So today I just wanted to take a couple minutes to share with you why I believe being on a probiotic is a good idea. The reality is that we live in a toxic environment, and these toxins can be a contributing factor to having an imbalance in our guts. And this is important because 80% of our immunity resides in our gut. And so if our gut is imbalanced, we're probably going to be experiencing a lot of other health issues that might actually be symptoms of just having that imbalance in our gut. And so grasping a hold of this and realizing it can actually be life-changing, because if we get our gut healthy, we often end up taking care of a lot of other health issues that we can experience. Things like allergies, eczema, psoriasis, acne, irritable bowel syndrome, even autoimmune diseases like thyroid issues and colitis, and I could go on and on and on. The research is out there, the facts are there, the science is there. You can research it for yourself, but so often these things that we feel and experience in our bodies and in our health are actually symptoms of just having that imbalance in our gut, because of that 80% of our immunity being in our gut. So many issues are going to come out of just not having a balanced gut. And so the issues that I mentioned, those are just a sampling of issues that can arise from having imbalanced flora in our gut. Because remember, 80% of our immunity is in our gut. It's also important to understand that our mental health is influenced by our intestinal health. And this is because our brain and our gut work in tandem. They work together. They're connected by the vagus nerve, and they influence each other. So if one of them is off, the other one is going to experience repercussions from that. So depression and anxiety, is it because our guts are off? These can be contributing. Having a gut that is not in optimal health might be creating some of these mental struggles for people, because of that connection and the fact that the brain and the gut are working together. They're connected in our bodies. And before you say, oh, I think I'm fine, I don't really have any big health issues, think again. If you've ever taken an antibiotic, you probably need to do some rebuilding in your gut, because when the antibiotic hits your system, it not only kills the bad bacteria, it kills the good bacteria, and you need to replenish that to maintain, to restore balance in your gut and to maintain good gut health. And that's where a good probiotic comes into play. The typical American diet, refined grains, refined sugars, processed foods, and that's a lot of what's in the grocery store. These are all contributing factors to imbalanced gut flora. And so, eating clean is good, and even if you do eat clean, I would venture to say that you probably still could benefit from being on a good probiotic. So it's important to understand that a good probiotic is going to aid in your overall health. It's going to, it's targeting your gut health, but because of that 80% immunity in our guts, it's really going to be helping our overall well-being. So if you do your research, the percentage of good bacteria to bad bacteria that medical researchers are suggesting is 85% good to 15% bad. And I would venture to say that probably most people have way more bad than good in their gut. And so if we want to get ourselves to that point, or closer to that point of 85 to 15, with good being on top, we probably need the help of a good probiotic. There's great food sources, kimchi, kombucha, kefir, that can help, with the probiotic. They're food sources of probiotics, and that's really good. I definitely recommend doing that. But I also would still say that being on a good probiotic supplement is probably going to benefit you. Dr. Mercola is a nutritional doctor, and he actually suggests that being on a probiotic is one of the best supplements that you could possibly take. And I'm just going to close with some words from him. He says, the research into probiotics indicates that supplementing with a probiotic is more important than being on a multivitamin. And its true importance for your health is likely right up there with vitamin D. So just some food for thought, and hope you have a great day.